and powered by the Red 5 Network. For more, visit red5.bio.link. Oh, I was almost late. I had another appliance breakdown. Fun fact. Mama, who I speak of lovingly a lot to you guys. I absolutely love, adore my mama. She is a legit American hero. She has this really adorable bad habit where when she needs to get rid of something, she sends it to me. And 9 times out of 10, the appliances she sends break within a week. Well, she sent me this egg cooker last year. And that's how I make my breakfast in the morning. I'm on a specific diet. I have to eat a couple of poached eggs every morning. And it's usually really quick, just a couple minutes, done, ready to go. Well, it broke. And I had to do it the old-fashioned way because I had raw eggs just sitting in this machine. So God bless Mama. I love you. Please stop sending me your broken appliances. Oh my gosh. I just started using the thing. I'm sorry, you guys don't care about that. Good morning. How are you guys? Listen, we are like 10 subscribers away from 5,000 subscribers. 5,000 subscribers. That is crazy to me to think that 5,000 subscribers. I mean, well, we're 10 away. It's not there yet, and I'm still not monetized. How do you have 5,000 subscribers and not be monetized? I don't know. I've tried to talk to YouTube on several occasions. Like, hey, there's something weird going on with my watch hours. Like, why is this happening? And then they just don't get back to me, or they blow me off, or they give me some scripted canned response. And then had the audacity to ask me how they're doing yesterday. I'm like, what? You sure you want to know that? Are you sure you want to know that? Oh my gosh. Listen to me. I'm just rambling. I had a lot of coffee today. So I'm going to try and pull it together. Yeah. But good morning. We got a couple things to talk about. It's 4th of July weekend. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday. The only country on planet Earth where you can have the freedom to say or do basically anything you want and then complain about that later. So we've got plans today, plans for tomorrow. Do you guys have plans for 4th of July? What do you do? We celebrate for like 4 days in a row. It's crazy. Lots and lots of fireworks and grilling and beer and Jello. We're very, very, very excited. So, anywho, before we go any further, smash that like button. Tell those algorithm overlords to go stuff themselves by making sure you're subscribed, ringing the notification bell so you get notified whenever I'm back with even more of this nerdy nonsense, and maybe give it a share. Share it to your friends. Sharing is caring. Hello, Ollie. Hello. He's being very hyper, I'd say, today. If birds could get hyper. But anywho, buenos dias, Fernando. You are first again today. Good morning, nerdling, deranged lunatic. I have heard of your YouTube woes, and I am so sorry. I know they can be so difficult. It's hard just to get to talk to an actual human. I tell you what, good morning, Tomby. Oh, hello, buddy. How are you? Good morning, Penny. Good morning. And yes, YouTube can be a pain in the neck, and I know you found out. That's just miserable. We're at less than 10 to 5,000 now. I got to see this for myself. I got to seize it. Let's see. We have 7 left. to hit 5,000. Let's see if we can hit it during the stream. I mean, I can't say I'm going to do anything special other than maybe play some music and squeal. But yeah, that's a lot of work. Oh, yeah. Sausage. I love it. I just love it. I'm a silly sausage. Anywho, guys, let's turn down the chicken poofs. And pitter patter, let's get at her. Man, 4,994 subscribers. 6 more to go. I'm on the edge of my seat. I can't believe I've reached 5,000, or I'm reaching 5,000, and yet I'm still not monetized. Whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. Let's check out what we have to talk about today. What do we start with? Okay, so not only, and I want to talk about this for a second. Not only, stop it, Loki. Good morning, Loki, and stop it, you ornery Lord of Mischief. Anywho, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of Hollywood stars are being given out. Like, it used to be, kind of a rare thing, I guess, that, your favorite celeb or whatever was getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But it feels like every week a new announcement is being made that another actor or whatever is getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now, I did hear somewhere, and I will need to kind of see if this is true real fast, but I did hear somewhere that basically, I know where I heard this from. I heard this from Athena Finger, Bill Finger, creator of Batman's granddaughter. She told me that because she started a GoFundMe. She started a GoFundMe for this, and it takes like $75,000. I think if you donate $75,000 to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, you get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But I'm gonna to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So it's $85,000. It's $85,000. So does that not lead us to believe that it's not that they were chosen? Like, we've decided you've done so many TV shows, movies, whatever, people like you so much that we're going to give you a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's not exactly how it works. It's $85,000. You pay $85,000, and the fee covers the creation and installation of the star, as well as ongoing maintenance. And they clarify, and this is coming from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's not a purchase price, but rather a sponsorship fee upon selection for a star. So you pay $85,000 and you get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So it just seems like lately a lot of people have been able to afford this. Maybe we're paying them too much. Good morning, I can see Uranus. Love it. Anywho, recently, one of the newest members of the Hollywood Walk of Fame is, in fact, the absolutely ever lovely Keith David, who's been in like 145 something movies, over 135 TV shows, 27 video games, I think. He's basically, no one works more than Keith David, my voice of Spawn. Anywho, he had an adorable reaction, but this is kind of funny to me because, holy crap! 5,000. We just hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm not kidding. So, good morning, white girl hoeing. I'm just a little... After 5 years of all this work, 5 5,000. 5,000. I'm trying to find like really cool music to play, but here we go. Everybody dance. I'm not really a dancing person. Like, I'm not that great at it. But we have hit 5,000 subscribers, and I'm going to try to send myself a screen cap of it so I can throw it up for everyone to see, because this is freaking exciting for me. Now, if I could get monetized next, that would be absolutely baffling. I would be so happy. I could pay for all this software on my own without constantly begging you guys for donations. But this is, hold on, I've got it. Good morning, Dom. Good morning, this person. Okay, I've got it, and I'm putting it up right now. Oh, is that what it? We need that music to keep playing, because that was great music. Wow, StreamYard, you guys are jerks. You guys are absolute jerks. Now I got to do this the hard way while everyone's waiting on me. Ugh. I'm so sorry. Where's it at? Oh my gosh. There we go. We're going to loop it because this is super cool. Okay. I'm getting it. I promise. The P is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Get down. Oh, and we had 3 copyright claims released today. Holy shnikes, Batman. So exciting. Oh, here's the picture. I finally got it. Oh, yeah. We're going to pull it up right now. I'm being the worst, and I just know it. I know I'm the worst, but 5,000 subscribers, y'all. Woo! We are there. Now, if only we could finally get to the monetization, if we get to be to 3,000 watch hours at least, y'all would never ever hear me shut. I would be on time all the time. Okay, I would be on time all the time, and I'll do a giveaway. If we can get me to 3,000 subscribers, I will do a super awesome. I will send someone a hoodie. I will send someone a Comics and hoodie with your name on it. I will design a special hoodie for the winner of the giveaway if we can get to 3,000 watch hours. How's that? Will that work? What do you guys think? Who's down for that? Someone be down for that. Give me to 3,000 watch hours after hitting 5,000 subscribers, and we'll do a giveaway for an official, custom-made, with your name on it, comics and hoodie. Huh? How about that? I say let's do it. All right, enough of my absolute nonsense. Good morning, this person. Good morning, Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS. Everyone celebrate. Sausages for the win. 5,000 subscribers. That's absolutely insane to me. Now let's get to 3,000 watch hours. Good morning, Nerdling First Class Kino. Welcome back, sir. What a time to be back. We've had 3 copyright restrictions lifted, and I hit 5,000 subscribers. We need 3,000 watch hours now. I'm just saying. All right. Back to it. I pressed the wrong button. I apologize. Bro, let me tell you something about baby steps. I've been at this for 5 years. And I hit 5,000 subscribers before I hit 3,000 watch hours. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. Or I'm just not that great at this. And that's that. Anywho. Okay, so again, Keith David. This is his adorable reaction to getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. But remember, it costs $85,000. He's already paid this. Okay. That's how you get the star. You pay for it. But it's not a purchase. Remember, it's a donation, subscription fee. But anyway, here is his reaction.
French actress Marion Cotillard.
And funny story, Marion Cotillard. I just watched her. Sorry, guys, I need to throw that up. I just watched her in an episode of season 2 of The Highlander. I had no idea she was in it. Jason Isaacs is in it. It's just wild. Anyway, that's crazy.
Well known here in the U.S. for Marion Cotillard. Actor Keith David.
I just want to know how he didn't know. Did someone else pay it? I wonder if someone else paid it.
Happy 70th birthday. Oh my God.
Okay. I think his wife bought it for him because she says happy 70th birthday. And he's looking at her like, did you do this?
I need more.
Aww.
Sorry.
What a blessing. What a blessing. Aww. Oh my God, I love it. Oh. Oh, I bet he gives the best hugs. Oh, Molly Ringwald. Yeah. But look at Keith David. Oh my goodness. His family got him a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That I love. That I love. Good for you, Keith David. Good for you, Spawn. Love it, love it, love it. Isn't he just, I just love him. Okay, so, but yeah, that's how that works. $85,000, star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I mean, you have to be a member of SAG or one of the guilds, but, you got to be known, okay? You got to be known. You got to be in the industry. $85,000. There's your star. So it looks to be like his family did that for him, and that's awfully sweet. And his reaction seemed completely genuine. Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS. Now that you've hit 5,000 subscribers, how many watch hours do you need? I need 800. I need 800 watch hours. So that week I took off when my father was sick and all this crazy stuff was going on, I lost a few. And I mean, I was already at a little over 2,200, and now I'm back down to like yesterday I was at 2,155 hours. This morning I was at 2,153 hours. Make it make sense. It just does it to me. I've been at this for 5 years. I stream 4 to 5 times a week. I upload all the time. Shorts, pre-records, lives, constant. I'm always putting up content and I get views. You guys tell me about it. You comment on it. It gets shared. And yet somehow I'm not getting any watch hours. And I have contacted YouTube multiple times. He did. Keith David is the voice of Goliath. He's the voice of our generation, some might say. But yeah, there's some crazy going on with my watch hours. And I don't know if there's anything you guys can do to help, but I would appreciate it. And if and when I do hit 3,000 watch hours and beyond, we will do a giveaway, and whoever wins that giveaway will get a custom designed, made comics and hoodie on me. I will pay for it. I will design it, your name on it, your rank, if you're in the Nerdling Army, everything. Just if we can get there, get me to 3,000 watch hours, I will send you a hoodie. Okay. So there we have Keith David getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Well deserved. I don't know anyone who has consistently worked as much as he has since the late 70s. So God love him. Well earned. Okay. David Cornsweat says Henry Cavill and Tyler Hoechlin have reached out in his support as he takes on the mantle of Superman. Let's hear it.
I think that's I had the pleasure of exchanging letters with two previous Supermans, Henry Cavill and Tyler Hoechlin. Both of them, interestingly, sort of said in their own words, I'm not going to try to give you any tips. And I think that's a very Superman thing. Superman's not so much for giving advice or dictating how other people should be. They really just conveyed to me an encouragement and a sense of, have fun with it, which I think is Superman's way of doing it too. They were very encouraging, and we had a lovely exchange, and I'm excited to meet them one day. It'll be great when we can all get in a room together.
That's adorable. I love to hear that. Do you hear that? Henry Cavill is supportive. David Cornsweat. He is very, very graceful with this, and I just appreciate that about it. That's what I appreciate about you, Henry Cavill. Him and Tyler Hoechlin. I feel like that warmth that you see portrayed on screen by the likes of Christopher Reeve, Henry Cavill, Brandon Routh, Tyler Hoechlin, and even David Cornsweat, this genuine authenticity, this warmth that comes through a Superman. I feel like that's genuine. You have to be that kind of person to be able to play Superman. And so I think that is very telling and very gracious and classy. Class acts, both of them, all of them, class acts. So that gives me even more excitement to see Superman next week. Superman comes out in 1 week. 1 week. Penny, oh, hi, sweetheart. I just go into your playlist and you got one that's like 70 shows in it, and I just leave it on a loop and let it play. As a matter of fact, it's still playing from the other day. God bless you. I need to send you something else, man. You are just the hardest working subscriber here. Everyone tell Penny how awesome she is. Everyone give her a nice blessing, because good Lord, she is on it. God, I love her. Penny is the best. See that? Everyone loves you. Deranged Lunatic says, David Cornsweat seems like he would be a nice guy in real life. And that's what you need. People to be genuine and kind. Oh no, I don't care if I need to or not. I think I need to. So bless your heart. We love you here. So I hope he stays that way. This has definitely sent him from a no name to a household name overnight. So I hope he can keep that same genuine, grounded, positive outlook. Good morning, Truth, and thank you. How'd you know? Have you been here this whole time? I was screaming about it for a while. Thank you. Thank you. Petty is the MVP in the community. She absolutely is. God bless her. So David Cornsweat being Superman, talking about Henry Cavill and Tyler Hoechlin also being Superman. So it is a lovely thing. We need more things like this in this industry, because it is it's gotten so much more dog eat dog in the last few years. So let's cross our fingers, say a prayer that someone like David Corn Sweat, like he heralds a return to more gracious people in Hollywood. MPV. I read that as MVP. I totally did. As long as it, and that's a thing, that's a psychological thing. They've done studies on this. As long as the word starts and ends with the correct letters, you'll read it as the right word. All right, moving on. This is, well, let's finish out the DC stuff. How about that? Keep it orderly. So James Gunn, during that extra interview, announced that they're developing DCU projects from Korea, Japan, and Brazil. I'm intrigued by that. So I'm guessing like anime. I don't want to pull up the whole interview because we'll be here all day with me trying to find it. But that's interesting. What do you think they're developing in those countries, in Korea, Japan, and Brazil? Obviously it's animation, but what could they be doing? That's curious. I'd like to know more information, please. He's the master at giving us this kernel and then just leaving it there. In a few months, we'll hear that, no, we misunderstood him. That's not happening. Or he'll actually tell us what's going on. So, Cassandra Cain. That's a good one. We've got Huntress right there. I mean, obviously, it's staring me right in the face. Could it be, though? SK does the bulk of animation for WBA. You mean WD? Warner Brothers Animation, DC Animation. Got it. We'll find out sooner or later. We sure will. Okay, now I just want to skip straight to this. I do. We've been here a half an hour, and the bulk of it was me like, Drage Lunatics asking if we've seen the trailer for the Running Man movie. We did. We watched it yesterday. It looks good. It actually looks better than the original with Arnold, and there is an Easter egg with Arnold's face on the money. Y'all, I love Glenn Powell. I do. And he seems to have some conviction and integrity. I really respect that. So does Henry Cavill, Tyler Hoechlin, and friggin' David Cornsweat so far. But Glenn Powell seems to have some integrity. He has said multiple times, yeah, I think it's great. People want me to play Booster Gold or someone else, and like Batman in the DCU. They want to see me in the MCU, but superhero movies, big franchises, I just don't want to get locked into something like that. And he has stuck to his guns on it. So good for him. I mean, that's a big undertaking. You sign up for a Marvel anything or a Disney anything, they will lock you into like a lifetime contract. It will say 3 years, but it's going to end up being like a friggin' lifetime. And that's how Disney has operated since the absolute beginning. I mean, hello, Mickey Mouse Club kids. Annette Funicello. They did Disney stuff their entire lives. They could hardly ever get out of it. And that's why they call it the golden handcuffs. People like Dave Bautista spent years trying to get out of his Disney contract. It's like, well, this said 3 movies and I just did Infinity War, so that's 3 movies. And they were like, that was a cameo. Even though you were in 70% of the film, it's not titled Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's not considered a Guardians of the Galaxy role. It's considered a cameo, and he had to do 2 more films before he could get out of it. So I respect Glenn Powell's decision to stay away from that stuff, because that will lock you in for virtually your entire career. So anyway, moving on to this story. Now, I saw this post on Instagram yesterday and I was super confused. I was very confused. I didn't quite understand what was going on. So thankfully, with the help of Nerdling First Class Kino, contributing producer Kino, he found some articles for me, and we are going to read them together. We're going to discover together, react together, what is going on. But here is the post they posted on their social media yesterday. In response to the press release from Comedy Central about the change in premiere date for South Park, and they did change it. Trey Parker and Matt Stone said, "This merger is a shit show and it's fucking up South Park. We're at the studio working on new episodes and we hope the fans get to see them somehow." I thought it was like a joke or something. I'm like, this, I had to double check and make sure it was the actual South Park account. And it was the legit South Park account. So here we are going to read together what is going on with Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and South Park. Let's go with the Variety article. Here we are. Let me turn my monitor a little bit. Oh, sorry, Jim. I'll introduce you to Jim momentarily. No, it's not another animal. South Park creators slam Paramount Skydance merger as shit show and say it's effing up episodes. On the heels of the South Park season 27 premiere getting delayed by 2 weeks to July 23rd, creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone released a scathing statement against Comedy Central parent company Paramount Global, whose proposed merger with Skydance Media is still yet to close nearly a year after the companies inked the deal. Okay, so this explains why I was confused about merger, because it's been a year. So no one's really talked about it that much in the last year. Here's the thing. The lawsuit. The lawsuit delayed it. Okay. South Park came out when I was in high school. Okay. I think like my junior year of high school. And it was a big deal for my generation. Like, it is part of the fabric of my generation. Especially those of us who were teenagers in high school when this came out. It became part of our language. Oh my God, you killed Kenny, you bastard! That was definitely part of the fabric of, especially my crowd, the skater, punk rock, whatever you want to call them. Stop touching your hair, Danielle. Anyway, they have been around steady since then. What is that, like 35 years almost? 35 years straight. They have been doing the same show for 3.5 decades. 90, 2000s. Yeah, 3.5 decades, almost 4 decades. Okay. Deranged Lunatic says, "I don't think Matt and Trey are hurting. According to Google, their combined net worth is $1.3 billion. No, I don't think this is about money." What is it? I'm saying 90, the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, and now. So, okay, so 27 years, but they've been in a part of 3.5 decades of culture, if that makes sense. That's how my brain is working right now. Don't judge me. Leave me alone. I said what I said. Anyway, this isn't about money for them. I don't think it's ever necessarily been that much about money for them. They are doing the thing they love, and they have gotten to do the thing they love, make a career out of it, become wealthy, create jobs and generational wealth for many, many people. They're doing what they love. They have fun with it. They enjoy doing it. They are, believe it or not, they're artists. Anyway, I don't think it's about money. I think it's about integrity for them. Between, other than South Park, you've got Basketball, which is one of the greatest films of the late 90s. You've got the Mormon thing and Orgasmo. Anyway, they they basically have this one very distinct style. And one of the things they have prided themselves on is that they do not discriminate. They hate everyone equally. They make fun of everyone equally. And they do. They entirely do. No one is left out. Team America. Absolutely. America. Yeah. Stuck my butt and got my butt. Okay, so yeah, that song gets played every 4th of July in every election in this house. Anywho, yeah, the Kathleen Kennedy. Obviously, I'm a fan of South Park. My end credits. Hello. Anywho, they enjoy what they do very much. And it's never been about making that, especially now. They don't have to sit and worry about money anymore. It's about having fun and saying what they want to say. So I can imagine them being upset by having things messed with. Studio interference. They've never been on board with studio interference. Oh yeah, the Kanye episode. Like gay fish. Anyway. On the heels of the 27 premiere, they pushed their premiere back. They've been interfering, it seems. And Matt and Trey are like, The season 27 delay was announced Wednesday morning by Paramount and Comedy Central, and 30 minutes later, the South Park X account released a statement from the creators calling the Paramount Skydance merger a shit show, and it's fucking up South Park. There it is. Season 26 of South Park released more than 2 years ago in March of 2023 and consisted of only 6 episodes. A trio of special episodes dropped on Paramount Plus between October 23 and March 2024. But it's been a while since fans got a proper season. While Parker and Stone did not lay out the specifics of why the long-pending merger between Comedy Central, parent and owner of CBS, MTV, Paramount Pictures, Paramount Plus, and more, Paramount Global and Skydance are to blame for the delayed South Park premiere, it's clear by the toll of the holding pattern has already taken across the rest of the company in forms of cancellations, release date changes, and major layoffs. The $8 billion Paramount Skydance deal is still pending FCC approval nearly a year after the agreement was announced. President Trump, when he was asked last week what was holding it up, launched into a discussion of his lawsuit against Paramount and CBS over a 60 Minutes interview with Kamala Harris. Late Tuesday night, I hate this website. It's still moving. Can you see that? Late Tuesday night, Paramount and Trump announced a settlement of the lawsuit under which Paramount will pay the president $16 million. There's also an ongoing legal battle with South Park streaming rights. Warner Brothers Discovery's HBO Max has maintained the exclusive streaming rights to the series, but its deal expired in late June, and a new deal between Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount hasn't been agreed upon yet. South Park is still available on Max, soon to be renamed HBO Max, and extension talks have been ongoing, but Parker and Stone have accused incoming Paramount president Jeff Shell of interfering in their contract negotiations with Warner Brothers and Netflix. So, studio interference. Yeah, the ads reloading is a stupid problem, and I hate it. It does it all the time. It's annoying. Kino says all the episodes are locked and made and relevant to current events, plus their specials. Yes, I'd be pissed too. Exactly. It doesn't make sense anymore if you delay it and remove it from the current zeitgeist. They become irrelevant. That's the word I'm looking for. After which, so yeah, they're messing with the Kool-Aid. That sucks. Poor Matt and Trey. They worked so hard on this, and they've worked so hard on this for about 30 years now. So I'd be mad too. But thank you for fighting that for me, Kino. I appreciate that. Moving on. I keep hearing more and more about Jurassic World just not being great. Like, a friend went and saw it the other day, and he didn't bother to tell me what he thought at all. So thank you, Kino. We're gonna move on to our final topic because we've almost been here for an hour already, and it's because I hit 5,000 subscribers. Very excited about that. Okay, so back to our topics. Let's head over to our main topic. And this is an article from Park Place. Sometimes they can be biased. But I haven't read it yet. We're going to discover this together. We're going to discover it together. Ooh, Dom says Jurassic World Rebirth is not good. It's Fallen Kingdom bad. Good morning, Maria. Guess what, Maria? Guess what? Guess what? Can you guess? Can you guess what? Bam! Bam! 5,000 subscribers. Holy shnikes, Batman. And Maria, I was just telling everyone that if I can hit 3,000 watch hours here soon, okay? If I can hit 3,000 watch hours so I can get monetized, we're going to do a giveaway. The biggest giveaway I've ever done. I will custom make, design, and make and ship to one person a custom designed hoodie, comics and hoodie with their name on it, everything. The whole shebang. And we'll gift memberships and everything. So we got to get to 3,000 subscribers. If you guys want a custom made comics and hoodie, we need to get to 3,000 watch hours. Post haste. Backyard Tardis says Roe gave Jurassic World Rebirth an 8 out of 10. Did he? He didn't tell me. I'll have to talk to him. And thank you, Maria. Gracias. Backyard Tardis on the South Park issue. Sounds like Skydance wants to get more money for it, and they don't want to jump into a streaming contract. They might. And I think the biggest issue for Matt and Trey might be how much involvement they want to have in their final product. And I know Matt and Trey are going to say, we get that, not you. So we're on our last topic, Kino. Thank you, though. We got to talk. I knew you were going to say that. We're on to our final topic. Once we've hit final topic, nothing else. Because we've only got like 15, 20 minutes left in the stream. Okay. And we got to talk about this. Is that a gnat? Sorry. So, that Park Place is reporting. That Neil Druckman has left The Last of Us HBO series amid massive ratings decline. Says it's to focus on games. So Backyard Tardis says Fallen Kingdom was a great Jurassic Park movie. Loki says Fallen Kingdom was the angriest I've ever gotten at a movie. And Dom Riley says Jurassic World, Fallen franchise. Dude, if you guys aren't following me on TikTok, you need to. Because remember yesterday when I was talking about how Riri Williams had 0 zero character development in the entire 6-episode series of Ironheart. People are straight up arguing about it in the comments, and I couldn't love it more. It's amazing. I love watching it. Like actual discussions, full on discussions, and some serious arguing. No name calling so far. That's amazing. But follow me on TikTok for some of the best and worst comments you've ever seen. Okay, so it says Neil Druckman, the co-creator of The Last of Us video game franchise and HBO series, has officially announced that he is stepping away from the show before production begins on season 3. In a statement posted to the Naughty Dog official Instagram account, Druckman confirmed he will no longer be creatively involved in the HBO adaptation, instead shifting his full attention to upcoming projects at the studio. It says, to our Naughty Dog community, we want to let you know that studio head Neil Druckman delivered the following message to our team this morning. I've made the difficult decision to step away from my creative involvement in The Last of Us HBO. With work completed on season 2 and before any meaningful work starts on season 3, now is the right time for me to transition my complete focus to Naughty Dog and its future projects, including writing and directing our exciting new game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, along with my responsibilities as studio head and head of creative. Co-creating the show has been a career highlight. It's been an honor to work alongside Craig Mazin to executive produce, direct, and write the last 2 seasons. I'm deeply thankful for the thoughtful approach and dedication the talented cast and crew took to adapting The Last of Us Part 1 and the continued adaptation of The Last of Us Part 2. Okay. Druckman added that working on HBO series has been a career highlight, praises collaboration with showrunner Craig Mazin, the cast, the entire crew, Haley Gross, who co-wrote Last of Us Part 2 with Druckman and served as an executive producer on the show, also announced her departure from the series, saying she was stepping back to make space for what comes next. Good morning, Grogu. We hit 5,000 subscribers. Woo! Fernando says The Last of Us is in trouble. Yeah. You want to start placing bets on it getting canceled before season 3? Because everyone's leaving. Druckman is left. Haley Gross is left. Who's next? While Druckman publicly cites scheduling and creative responsibilities at Naughty Dog as the reason for his departure, the announcement follows a significant downturn in audience engagement with The Last of Us during its second season. The second season was boring AF. I had to force myself to watch it so I could talk about it. It's not good. The ratings absolutely plummeted. Okay. They use this picture. My goodness. Oh, you guys can't see it. I'm reading the article. Despite continued critical praise, audience reception has diverged sharply. Season 2 currently holds a 92% credit score on Rotten Tomatoes, which I never, ever trust, while the audience scores have plummeted to 37%. This growing divide has reignited debates about the show's creative direction, particularly its handling of key characters and controversial narrative arc adapted from The Last of Us Part 2. HBO has maintained that viewership of the show continues to grow over time, with delayed viewing boosting overall numbers. Well, they're probably morbidly curious. Their casting of Abby was bad. They picked this tiny, skinny little waif to portray this badass, strong, muscular character, and that was just dumb. It was just dumb. That was bad casting. She's a decent actress, but not in this role. This was not the role for her. What was her name? I don't see it. Kino, find me the name for the actress who played Abby in Last of Us Season 2. Pretty please and thank you. Craig Mazin, who will remain on board as showrunner for Season 3, praised Druckman's contributions in his own statement. Maria says that Abby casting made no sense. You're absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Craig Mazin said, it's been a creative dream to work with Neil and bring an adaptation of his brilliant work to life on HBO. I couldn't have asked for a more generous creative partner while he focuses on Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. I'll continue to work with our brilliant casting crew to deliver the show our audience has come to expect. While Druckman will still receive executive producer credit for Season 3, his departure from the day-to-day creative process marks a major transition for the series, as the show prepares to continue adapting the second game with Season 3, expected to focus heavily on Abby, played by Caitlin Dever. Thank you, contributing producer Kino. It remains to be seen how the creative handoff will impact its future direction and reception. Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, Druckman's next project, was announced in December. The game will feature actress Tati Gabrielle in the lead role, with a score composed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. No release date has been set. I don't know what he's talking about. Continue to deliver the show our audience has come to expect, because we did not expect Season 2 to be so fucking boring. It was boring and dumb, just boring. And the casting of Caitlin Dever as Abby was just a serious miscalculation on their part. Backyard Charter says they are adapting a bad story in Last of Us 2. It's the same thing as Ironheart. Man, Ironheart was not a good comic book. It just wasn't. Brogu, I love Trent Reznor. He was in 9 Inch Nails. He basically was 9 Inch Nails. I will tell you that. You ask anyone my age or even 5 years younger, that's how we know 9 Inch Nails. And his feud with Marilyn Manson, because Trent Reznor was in Marilyn Manson's band. That's right. Trent Reznor, 9 Inch Nails is basically a Marilyn Manson spinoff. No, yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. I did not like Season 2 of The Last of Us. A lot of people did not. The audience score, 37%. It was just a lot of bad choices were made with that. Kino says, seems like the scripts were locked in a different time and didn't age well when went to post-production. Kino says that means Manson did the soundtrack for Tron 3. Funny. So there you have it. It really feels like The Last of Us is kind of precarious. Its future, very, very precarious right now. Dude, Brogu. Absolutely. And add Tool to that list. I love Tool. Always have. Maynard went to like Harvard for music or something. He's amazing. Flynn singing, I don't like the drugs, but the drugs like me. Ellie got super annoying. Super annoying. They made her so unlikable and so unrelatable in Season 2. Absolute struggle to watch her. And I loved that girl as Lyanna Mormont in Game of Thrones. She was amazing as Lady Lyanna Mormont. The little bear, the lady bear, whatever they called her. But is season 2 as Ellie. My gosh. Knock the chip off. Shut up. Shut up. It's the end of the world. It's the apocalypse. You got more important shit to worry about. And I really would like to think that people her age, kids her age, in a post-apocalyptic zombie situation would grow up a lot faster. That's just my opinion on that matter. That's my emotional outburst on that. You see, couldn't stand her. Just like, move on to someone else. She's just too much. Just too much. But that's my emotional outburst on it. That's my opinion. Leave your emotional outbursts and questions and comments in the chat below because we got to wrap it up. It's 4th of July weekend officially, even though it's Thursday. 4th of July weekend, so it's time to start preparing for our big plans, our huge plans. And I might listen to Tool while I'm doing it because Tool is super dope. If you would like to help support the channel, please, God, please do so because I'm drowning here. I know I say this a lot, but it doesn't make it any less true. I actually struggle to pay for the streaming software, the editing software, because it's not just film editing software. I need Photoshop and the media encoder to make sure I've got it the right file type. Yeah, right file type. The audio editing software. There's a lot of stuff that you need in order to make all this stuff so it's good quality for you guys, so it's uploaded appropriately. It took a little bit to figure all the stuff out because I was taught with analog a million moons ago. But that stuff's not cheap. Like, you got to pay for that. It's seriously. So I struggle to pay for that. Then I have to pay almost $50 a month to use StreamYard just so I can stream to you guys, and not just on YouTube, but to Twitter, which I have to pay a subscription fee in order to stream live on Twitter, and Facebook. Well, I don't have to pay for Facebook, but I have to pay to use StreamYard so that I can stream simultaneously to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And then I have to buy new equipment, like my computer, which was an absolute blessing. I got it a couple years ago from another online friend who builds these things, and I was really lucky. I only paid $200 for it, but the problem is it's refurbished from a hard drive that cannot manage. It's not capable of Windows 11. It uses Windows 10. But unfortunately, Microsoft, in their infinite wisdom, has decided to discontinue Windows 10 as of October, which means my computer will become a paperweight and I will not be able to do any videos or stream at all. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I live off of fixed income. I'm on disability. I'm retired. I'm living off of my retirement. Okay. And I'm a farmer. I don't have money. Okay. I'm a farmer. So being able to afford a new computer build is extremely, extremely difficult for me, which is why I kept hoping I would get monetized before that happened. So I'd have that extra income to afford to pay for the new computer. But that hasn't happened yet. So if you guys wouldn't mind helping out so I can keep the stream going, so it's easier for me to do so, I would appreciate it more than I can have words to express. I know I may not be the best at showing my appreciation and gratitude, but believe me, I do absolutely. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I appreciate and am grateful for you guys. And if you can help keep the channel going, keep me from having to quit because my computer won't be, functional anymore, I would appreciate that. And all you have to do is scan that QR code at the top right there. And it takes you to buymeacoffee.com/comicsandmua. And you can tip me a little or as much as you like. If you can't scan that code or screen cap or whatever, here's the link, buymeacoffee.com/comicsandmua. All the links I'm going to give you will be in the description below. And this is the first one. If you don't want to use Buy Me a Coffee, here you go. Cash App, $DanielleSoncasie. And same thing. Tip me as little or as much as you like. Every little bit counts and it helps more than you realize. If that's not your cup of tea, if you want to join the official Nerdling Army, go to patreon.com/comics and you get outtakes behind the scenes. You can request breakdowns. It's the only place, the exclusive stop. If you want to request a video, a breakdown, or an explanation, go to patreon.com/comics and you get exclusive merch. There are 3 tiers for as little as $3 a month, and each tier grants you your own rank and insignia in the Nerdling Army, and that comes with your own exclusive merch with your rank on it every 3 months for the first year of your membership. And the higher the rank you have in the Nerdling Army, the cooler your merch is. In fact, the Nerdling Supreme rank gets a Nerdling Supreme hoodie. It's super cool. There's also the exclusive Nerdling Army chat. And if you are a Nerdling first class or higher, you get moderator status on the channel. Also, your name goes in the end credits, no matter what your rank is. But if your rank is Nerdling first class or higher, you become a moderator for the channel, and I will address you. All members of the Nerdling Army get addressed by their rank. So patreon.com/comics and to join the official Nerdling Army. I also have a merch store, which apparently I need to update because Etsy is super weird. But comicsandcosmetics.etsy.com for all your official designed by me graphics, products. I mean, there's so much. So that helps support the channel also. I'm also an affiliate for several things. All of these are in the description below. Leash Boss, you get 15% off for whatever you need for your beloved fur baby. Zenny Optical for your sunglasses and glasses needs. You want some superhero merch, some collectibles, go to corasvault.com/comics and use code comics and at checkout for 10% off. I'm an affiliate for TikTok and for CapCut. And did you know this podcast is powered by the Red 5 Network? We are a collective, a family, if you will, of exclusively nerdy podcasters and content creators here to entertain and educate you. So if you enjoy this podcast, chances are you're going to love more of what the Red 5 family has to offer you. So go to red5.bio.link today to discover more of your Red 5 family of podcasts. We got 13 comments. Let's see. Let me catch up. Dom says he saw the teaser for the Odyssey. Don't think Tom Holland has the acting ability for a movie like this. Oh, dang it. Kino says, buy Danny a coffee. It's a long weekend, nerds. See, but I've changed it to beer. So you can buy me a beer for 4th of July. Duration Lucic says, if you're on a fixed income, 50. Dude, I get $800 a month in disability. That's my retirement. $800 a month. And I'm spending 65. And then I'd say at least $150 to $200 of that to stream, to make videos and stream. It's probably not financially sound, but I'm paying that to deliver this stuff to you guys. And it hasn't left me a lot of room to buy a computer. And again, I cannot stress this enough. If I don't have a new computer by October, the channel shuts down because I won't have a way to continue it. It just sucks. Am I going to a barbecue tomorrow? Yes. Yes, our whole family is. We are going to Cousin Susan's. We're going to a barbecue tonight, and we're going to a barbecue tomorrow. And we're very, very, very excited. Hashtag Red 5 Family, says Nerdling First Class Backyard TARDIS. Trip Giannini. I'm so sorry. I know an Alex Giannini. I worked with her. She is probably one of my most favorite people I ever worked with. Neil Druckman is no Amy Henning. There you go. Deranged Lunatic wants everyone to have a happy and safe weekend. Yes, have a happy and safe weekend. We will be back next week. America, F yeah. Support, or not support. Just, there's something we tell our kids often, and I mean absolutely often, is that you could not be more fortunate to be born in another. You could not be more fortunate than the time and place you have been born. To be born in this country during this time, you couldn't be more fortunate. You got central air and heating. You can say whatever you want. You can smoke weed. I mean, come on. It's a great time to be alive. It really is, comparatively speaking, compared to all the years previous. You were born now and in this place. Could be worse. So celebrate that this weekend. Celebrate that this weekend. And we will be setting off fireworks. And thank you for reminding me, Maria. Thank you. If you were a member of the Nerdling Army, then you noticed my announcement on Patreon yesterday. Bo pushed the interview back to next week. Why, you may ask? Because he had a pimple and he couldn't cover it. He's worse than me in the vanity department, but now the interview is Tuesday. Next Tuesday, this coming Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Time. So, sorry, guys. I had no control over that. He pushed it back. I was ready to go. I was ready to suffer through my migraine, and he pushed it back. This is extremely common. There's only been, I'd say, 2 big names in the industry or recognizable names in the industry that I have interviewed that didn't reschedule multiple times. Yeah, maybe 1. That was Jeffrey Pierce, who was the voice of Tommy in the Last of Us games and portrayed Perry in season 1. He scheduled an interview and we did it. No problems. But everyone else had to reschedule 2 or 3 times. Everyone else. I'm very, very, very used to that. But that is now Tuesday of next week. So. Oh, that's right. You had to. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, buddy. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't have to too. All right, guys. We're moving on. I hope you have an amazing and wonderful 4th of July weekend. I can't wait to talk to you guys next week. Remember, next week now is Bo DeMaio. But you guys are the best. Thank you so much for all of your support. And I will see you in the next one. While you're setting off fireworks, drinking beer, and grilling hot dogs, keep your eyes peeled because
Disney and Kathleen Kennedy are gonna get you!